This brilliant college. Brilliant. They have lost their first wicket already. There's vice captain to be dismissed. Subodh Dhungel. They have won the toss in this match. Very important game for them to keep their hopes alive, to seek a berth in the semi-final stage. Each group has 3 teams and each team getting 2 matches to play. So at least you need to win 1 game. If you win 2 games, you are straight away to the next round. But if you happen to lose one of the two games, while playing, you still have a chance to make it to the semi-final stage, provided you win the game and have good run rate, and expect the team which won against you loses the game. So in this game, a brilliant campus, they really have to play good cricket. They are up against the current champions. This time the ball was outside the Ostam and cutting it away. There's a fielder, good fielding. Kaushal Rupakheti, the tall guy, he does the fielding, just a single run. Ranjan Lama and Sagar Katwal, the 2 batters at the crease for brilliant multiple campus. Playing the second game, they need to win this game. And then let me tell you, they are up against the very good side, Bluebird, the current champions, led by Vivek Ranamoga. Still the conditions are overcast here at the moment. This time played it away towards the cover region. 2 fielders chasing after the ball, and the fielder stopping the ball just few yards inside the cover boundary region. Couple of runs. That was nicely executed by left-hander Sagar Katwal. The ball was in the slot and driving that ball in the gaps. Couple of runs for him. That was a lovely piece of bowling, and it's gone out. The ball pitched outside the Ostam. That was a terrific delivery bowled by Kiran Chand. Just a bit of deviation that was enough for the batter to beat the ball, kissing the outside edge of the blade, and the ball straight into the hands of the wicket-keeper. So the wicket number 2 goes down for brilliant campus in this match. The left-hander Sagar Katwal departed. The wicket number 2 gone down. First wicket for Kiran Chand in his very first over. That was a terrific delivery. Still a bit of dampness in the pitch, so there is some kind of an help for the seam bowlers. So brilliant campus once again losing a couple of wickets in the very early part of the innings. Considering the importance of this game for them to keep their hopes alive for the qualification in semi-final berth. They need to win this game. I was telling about the weather conditions here. During the
course of the second game yesterday. The weather had become inclement. It was murky, cloudy. We had a bit of... another wicket goes down here. Bit of confusion between both the batters. Yes, yes, no, no. The Rinton Lama is run out. He was backing up. He wanted a single, but his partner didn't respond to him. And he had to go back to his crease. But unfortunately, he could not reach on time. So another wicket goes down here for Bluebird campus. The problems deepening for the Brilliant campus, losing wickets in quick succession. So Kaushal Rupaketi, operating from the Mulpani and tall guy. He generates tremendous pace. Young cricketer. Rajkumar Shrestha on strike at the moment. Then the match against Texas College. Looking good, but he couldn't prolong his innings. He comes as a middle order batter. This time, lovely piece of bowling, a bit of swing as well. It was bounce and a bit of variation as well. Kaushal Rupaketi. He's an exciting bowler. And I have seen him quite often playing. And he's a new upcoming cricketer on the horizon. That's a wide ball this time. This time drifting down the leg side, glancing it away, but there's a fielder at the long leg region in the form of Kiran Chand. He does the fielding. He has picked up a wicket. Bluebird College, they are the current champions. Last year in the grand finale, they defeated Golden Gate College, led by Vivek Rana Magar. One slip gully, third man, backward point covers mid-off. On the onside, we have one mid-on. Deep backward square leg and one at mid-wicket. 5 fielders on the offside, 4 fielders on the onside. That's the fielding position Vivek Rana Magar has set. Building multiple campers, they have already lost 3 wickets. It's very important now. These 2 batters will have to put their heads down. Let me tell you, they are up against a very good side, the current champions. They will really have to bat brilliantly in this match to set up a good challenging total to the opposition side. This time hitting on the rise, straight ball going to the point region, no run taken. So that's the end of the over now. Very tidy bowling by Kaushal Rupakheti, keeping the batter quiet, couple of times beating the batter as well. Kiran Chand comes on to bowl from the Jur party, and he has picked up a wicket. This time steering the ball, and the ball is being fielded at the third man region. Outside the Austin, Rajkumar Shrestha just opening the face of his bat and steering it away to the third man region, where the fielder Kaushal Rupakheti does the fielding, just a single run. It's a tremendous excitement for this tournament amongst these college going cricketers. This time hitting on the rise, but straight to the fielder at short cover region. Tilak Bhandari was the fielder who did the fielding, no taken. So I was talking about the tremendous excitement for this tournament. Just on the heels of national cricket team winning the historic game against UAE, qualifying for the ICC World Cup qualifiers. This tournament at the college level certainly generating tremendous excitement. The second edition of Patriots Cup, a good initiative taken by the Patriots International Private Limited for the development of cricket at the grassroots level by having this college level cricket tournament, second year in succession. This time the ball keeping a bit low as well. That's a tendency of this pitch. At times the ball tends to keep low, especially in the morning time when there's a bit of dampness added by the forecast conditions at the moment. So the weather pattern plays very important part during the course of the game. Also the conditions of the pitch, the weather, all these factors have impact on the course of the game. But having said this, as a batter, you still have to be able to adapt to the different conditions, have the skills, correct skills to tackle whatever type of bowling you're up against. The skills, the technique, the mental toughness, these are the qualities required to be able to become a, this time dancing down the track, trying to smash the ball towards the cover region. No contact with the ball whatsoever. End of the over. 6 overs gone. .23 runs, just a single conceded in the last over. Very good bowling by Kiran Chen, keeping the batter quiet. So 23 runs on the board, 3 wickets have fallen so far in the innings of Brilliant Campers. They lost the game yesterday against Texas College when they batted first and put up a total of 144 runs, losing 7 wickets in 20 overs. The opposition side Texas College winning the game, losing just 2 wickets. Prem Shahi was the man of the match. Picked up 3 wickets and made 241 runs in quick succession, 25 balls. This time it was Giants, the ball running towards the third man region. So hard luck for the bowler. Beating the batter, the ball ballooning up, but it was well over the top of the head of the fielder, the slip cordon vision fielder. 4 lucky runs for Rajkumar Shrestha. This time driving the ball, square driven towards the backward point region. Tilak Raj Bhandari, leg spin googly bowler, is an experienced cricketer. This time driving that one, there was a short cover fielder who jumped to stop the ball, but the ball traveling to the fence. Short cover fielder was the captain himself, Vivek Ranamagar. The ball driven towards the cover region for 4 runs. That was an authentic looking shot coming from the bat of Keshav South. 4 runs through the cover region. That boundary will certainly boost up the morale, the confidence level of this player, Keshav South. So full and delivery, playing the ball towards the point region, but the fielder could not stop the ball cleanly. Misfield resulting 1 more, and so like I say, as a new, when you have just come at the crease as a new batter, if you have a couple of balls being played from the middle part of the bat and the ball also travel to the fence, then it really boosts up the confidence of the batter who has just come in at the crease. Overthrow, but there was a backup fielder, so no chance of an extra run. So cricket is more about the mental aspect, what type of mental aspect you are in. And this time driving the ball towards the mid-wicket region for a single run. It's also about cashing on the momentum you have gained. That's the end of the over now. There was a chance, cotton ball chance, but it went by begging. Should have been taken, but the ball didn't stick in the hands of the bowler. Once again, driving the ball officially straight towards the mid-on region for a single run. So finally, he had his man. Catch was dropped, but he made up his mistake. He takes a wicket. So another wicket goes down here. Wicket number 4 goes down for brilliant multiple campers in this match. Four down already for brilliant multiple campers in this match. New batter Nilsuna has just come in, joining Keshav South. And then a good piece of bowling, beating the batters all ends up. So that's a very good over bowled by Subhash Khatri. Picked up a wicket in this over. Plenty of action. He dropped a cotton ball chance, but he made up his mistake by picking up the wicket. And the worry over. The batters are whipping off the ball. So another wicket goes down here. So another run out in the innings of brilliant multiple campers. Couple of run outs in this game. I would say it's poor running as well as not having the presence of mind. That's the reason for why these batters are getting run out. So another wicket goes down. Wicket number 5 going down for brilliant campers at the total of 36 runs. They are literally struggling here to find a foothold in this match. Very important match they are playing. They are up against the current champions. They need to win this game, as having lost the first game against Texas College yesterday in the first game. They have to win this game, but at the moment their situation is back to the wall. Half the side back to the pavilion for a paltry 36 runs on the board. That was a quicker delivery and quickly whipping all the bells by wicketkeeper. Nirbhik Pathak. Lightning wicketkeeper stumping. He did it, but the batter was well within the crease. Keshav Soud. A lot of work to be done for them. Already 5 wickets lost. Very important game for them. The batters finding no clue against the Bluebird College bowlers. Couple of batters run out. This time once again quicker delivery, forcing the batter onto the back foot. End of the over, tight over. .37 runs on the board and 5 wickets lost. This time a full toss ball and played it away towards the mid-wicket region for a single run. Today the batters are brilliant multiple campers, finding themselves in a spot of bother. Runs are hard to come by apart from boundary. We haven't seen the flow of runs coming in this match as it should be the case in T20 slam-bang cricket. Bowlers dominating the scene. A couple of run-outs. And for that, I think that the batting side, they themselves need to be blamed for getting them run-outs. Misunderstanding. That's a single run. Playing towards the cover region and scampering for a single run. Just the 10th over in progress. 5 wickets gone. So now they should make it sure that they at least bat 20 overs and put some runs on the board. So when they come out defending a total, at least they will have something to defend for. And when you are up against a very good side, you have to display the best of the game you can. This time driving the ball towards our region. Have been bowled 41 runs on the board for 5 down. The second edition of Patriots Cup 2023 Inter-College Cricket Tournament, and the inclusive of 12 teams, League Cup Knockout, T20 format, cricket tournament for the cricket aspirant, the emerging cricketers of different colleges getting an opportunity to display their talent. And some of the players are the regular ones who play at different levels, and some of them are the newcomers, so they get chance to play along with some of the players who are regular in most of the matches. Today, drilling multiple campers, they haven't been able to measure up the opposition side. You can see the bowling lasses of Utlak Bhandari. He has been a bit expensive, 10 runs he conceded. Leg spin googly bowler, he's a regular feature in most of the matches. There you can see the damp patches on the ground. For the last couple of days, the weather hasn't been good for the game of cricket. Cloudy day, murky day, raining as well, owing to which the first game yesterday was of 10 overs. Between Kathmandu University and KMC Bagbasa. The ground condition was not a playable one, so the game was delayed for nearly 1.5 hours. And 10 overs game was played, in which Kathmandu University winning the game, chasing the target of 55 runs to win the game. They won the game by 6 wickets, losing just 4 wickets. This time, Fulham ball driving that one towards the long off region. There's a fielder, just a single run. At the moment, the runs are coming in the form of singles. 11th over in progress, just 42 runs on the board, 5 wickets lost. It's very important for these batters, brilliant multiple campers. They need to build up a good partnership to have any semblance of a chance in this match. Let me tell you, they are up against the current champions. Very strong batting lineup. Bluebird, they have driven towards the long run region just for a single run. This time running the ball down towards the third man region. The fielder chasing after the ball, but he won't get to it, and the ball traveling to the fence for 4 runs. A welcome boundary. So end of the over as well. To end the over with the boundary. There you can see the fall of wickets. First wicket at 7, second for 18, third at 18, fourth at 36, fifth at 36. That section replay of the last ball of the previous over, when the ball went towards the third man region. There was a valiant attempt from the bowler, but the ball just traveled faster than towards the fence for 4 runs. Subhash Bhandari has come on to bowl now. He has picked up a wicket in this match. Fuller and ball driving towards the short cover region. So nowadays we see cricket tournaments are being organized. This time playing the ball up initially towards the extra cover region. The ball was in the air, and once again Ajay Pandey wanted another run, but his partner sent him back, having the stumps disturbed, but no problem whatsoever for the batter. So I was talking about the number of tournaments being organized in recent times at the club level. Kathmandu Valley. It's good to see the players are kept engaged. That's very important. I would say that apart from the rainy season we need to have cricket matches, cricket tournaments throughout the year. This time played it away towards the mid-wicket region. The fielder fumbling, tumbling, stopping the ball, couple of runs. This time playing the ball towards the mid-wicket region. There's a wide gap between the deep mid-wicket and the long on region, so the batter aimed his shots toward the gaps and collected 2 runs. So at the time the game of cricket is progressing in our country. The national cricket team, the under-19 cricket team, they have performed superbly, splendidly. Under-19 team will be playing World Cup next year, scheduled to be held in Sri Lanka. And the senior cricket team winning the historic game against UAE in the last league match of the Tri-Nation Series of World Cup, ICC World Cup League 2. They have qualified for the ICC World Cup qualifiers. A ticket to Zimbabwe. This time whacked it away towards the cover region. That's 4 runs, 1 bounce to the fence. The ball was in the slot and they whacked it away. 4 runs. So Nepal will be brushing shoulders against the cricketing giants, the test countries like West Indies, Sri Lanka, South Africa, and the ICC World Cup qualifiers. This time full and ball. There you can see the scorecard of the brilliant multiple campus. 54 runs after the completion of 12 overs. Shrestha has picked up a wicket. He has been very economical. Considering just a run, he has been very stingy while bowling. Shrestha has been very economical, effective bowler, picking up a wicket. Pitching the ball in the right areas, doesn't provide much weight to the batter. This time Bosifor is uphill and given out. Another wicket goes down here. So wicket number 2 for Mehul Shrestha this time around. So the problems deepening for brilliant multiple campers. Another wicket number 6 goes down here. So now the captain walks in for brilliant multiple campus. Himal Kaur. As you can see on screen, the picture of Captain Mehul Himal Kaur. He's a big man, strong arms he has. He's a kind of a batter who loves to go for some big hitting. He doesn't waste his time going for ones and twos. Rather, he believes in the philosophy of hitting too many boundaries, using the energy for hitting big boundaries. .54 runs for 6 down. Deep in trouble, brilliant multiple camp. Now you can see going for a big hit but missing completely. This I was talking about. He's a kind of batter go for big shots. Completely bamboozled by Mehul Shrestha. So wicket number 3 for Mehul. Another wicket goes down here for brilliant multiple campus. Wicket number 7 has gone down. That you can see in action replay. Pitched on the off stump, playing across the line. There was no way he could have played the shot. Playing across the line, he couldn't believe what has happened. He was looking at the pitch. Nothing was wrong. He himself to be blamed for the manner he got out. Playing across the line, trying to hike it over the mid-wicket region. So the new batter, Ravinder Kaur, walks in. He's the younger brother of the captain, Himal Kaur. Jay Pant is still there. He's batting on 13 runs. Good bowling by Mehul Shrestha. Pitching the ball up. End of the 13 overs gone now. It's 54 runs for 7 down. Tilak Bhandari is the bowler, trying to whack it away. The ball traveling to the third man boundary region. The 3 fielders chasing out for the ball. That's a buy, signaled by umpire. So a couple of runs. I would say welcome runs for Brilliant at the time when the runs have dried up. There hasn't been a decent partnership for any of the wicket for multiple campers. That's the reason why the scorecard reached a dismal one at the moment. 56 runs on the board for 7 down. They lost wickets at regular intervals. No substantial partnerships. Couple of run-outs. Couple of wrong selection of shots. That also added up their misery in this game. So like I said, when you're competing we are in a match at a competitive level, you have to be right on top of your business. The margin of error is minifying in the competitive world. You just can't afford any kind of lapse in terms of your concentration and approach towards the game. This time whacked it away towards the mid-wicket region. One couple of bounces to the fence. Welcome boundary. So that's the end of the over as well. Boundary to end the over. There you can see in action replay. The ball bisecting the long on and deep wicket fielder region. There you can see fielder signaling it as a boundary. The umpire was checking whether the ball had travelled over the fence. Subhash Khatri, in fact, left arm spin bowler. Then batters are through for a quick single. Kaushal Rupaketi was a fielder at square leg origin. The ball had gone in front of him, but the batters taking on him and going for a cheeky single. Was a quicker delivery outside the off-stump, going for a drive, missing it completely. short covers, backward point, sweeper cover, long on, long off. Deep mid wicket, the deep mid wicket fielder comes. He does the fielding, just a single run. Vijay Pandey trying to hike it over the mid-wicket region, making no contact with the ball whatsoever. Once again playing across the line. We have seen a couple of batters playing across the line and paying the penalty. This time onto the back foot, pulling it away, ball traveling to the backwards to the square leg boundary region. And it stops it few yards inside the boundary region, couple of runs. This time, enough time for Vijay Pandey to go onto the back foot and play that lofted pull shot towards the square leg region, picking up a couple of runs. This time, driving firmly towards the cover region. The super cover fielder comes. He does the fielding, just a single run. Plenty of ground covered by the fielder. So end of the over now. 15 overs gone. 66 runs for 7 down. Mehul Shrestha he has picked up 3 wickets. Fantastic bowling performance by him, weaving a magic spell. Picking up wickets. Very good bowling by him. This time pitched up delivery, driven firmly towards the long off region. Just a single run. Kiran Chand was the fielded long off region that you can see on screen. Kiran Chand. The bowling of a Bluebird, it has been clinical, up to the mark. That's the reason why the brilliant multiple campus. Just 67 runs on the board, having lost 7 wickets. 16th over in progress. The current champions, Bluebird College. This time banged it away towards long on vision for a single run. This time playing the ball towards the cover region. That's end over as well. 16 overs gone, 68 runs for 7 down. Patriots Cup second edition. Proud to be a Patriot is the motto. Our social partner, Water Aid, a strategic partner, Idea Shop, food partner, Food Venue, broadcast partner, Himalaya Premium HD, banking partner, Everest Bank, internet partner, Worldlink medical partners, Star Hospital, digital partner, digital media partner, Nepal Sports, 100 Sports as well as one of our partners, sponsors. So now the captain himself comes on to bowl, Vivek Ranamagar. Put it away to the point region for a single run. Vivek Ranamagar, an experienced player. This time playing it up easily in the ball, traveling to the deep backward point region, and the ball will find the boundary. So welcome boundary for brilliant multiple campers. There you can see in action replay, the ball was in the slot with Offord and the Pandey playing that ball up easily towards the backward point region. The ball is in there, but the fielder Rupaketi was at the edge of the boundary region. We tried to hold on to that catch, but it was dropped far away from him, so the batter survives. This time a quicker delivery from the Vivek Ranamagar. This time he whacked it away and taken straight at the mid-wicket boundary region. Onto the bat for trying to send the ball over the fence, but that wasn't too big. His easy catch taken at the deep mid-wicket boundary region. So the wicket number 8 goes down for brilliant multiple campers. Ajay Pandey is the batter to be dismissed. .75 runs at the moment. So Kishi Hang Yong Hang is a new batter for brilliant multiple campers. So and for good over by the captain, Vivek Ranamagar picked up a wicket. And of his first over. So 17 overs gone, 75 runs on the board for 8 down. There you can see the Mehul Shrestha there. Picking up 3 wickets, the best amongst the other bowlers for Bluebird College. In comes throw, wild throw. The fielder chasing after the ball, but I don't think he will get to it. The ball traveling to the fence for 4 runs. The ball was hit towards the mid-wicket region, and the fielder trying to run out the batter. That's the result of the overthrow. Fielder chasing after it, but he just couldn't stop the ball. The ball traveling faster than him. So 4 runs conceded in the form of overthrow. Now just the tail enders of 4 brilliant multiple campers, 18 to 1 in progress. These batters are trying to play some big shots, trying to accumulate runs. This time full length delivery driven towards the mid-off region that they come for. Once again overthrow, there is no backup fielder. Now the long fielder comes. So a couple of times we have seen overthrows resulting extra runs conceded to the batting side. This time he plays upishly towards the extra cover region. There's a fielder stopping the ball. The mid-off fielder comes and does the fielding, just a single run, restricting to just a single run. Deepak Prasad Jumre was the fielder. Was quick fielding at mid-off region. The ball was traveling to the extra cover boundary region when he ran and stopped the ball, restricting to just a single run. That ball keeping low, pitching outside the off-stump, and the batters are running for a single. So this is one of the balls which tends to keep low, doesn't bounce much. That's an area on the pitch when the ball is pitched in that area. The ball tends to keep low, doesn't bounce much. That's the area. Once again the ball keeping low outside the off-stump, end of the over. Now 18 was gone, 83-48 down. So now 19th over comes up. Vivek Ranamagar comes, Captain Bulls comes on to bowl. He had a wicket in the previous over. Now just two overs remaining. These batters will try to hit as many boundaries as possible, try to accumulate some runs. This time once again outside the off-stump. There you can see the non-strikers and batter Kise Hang Yong Hang wanted a single, but he had to. In fact, Ravinder Kumar wanted a single, but he had to come back to his crease. Once again, the ball pitching out outside the off-stump. 3 dot balls. So Vivek Ranamagar seems to be quite happy. Once again outside the off-stump, another dot ball. So keeping the batter quiet, Vivek Ranamagar captain Kishi Hang Yong Hang, the man on strike. Once again the dot ball. So this is the 5th time Vivek Ranamagar, captain, bowling a dot ball. So very good bowling by him, keeping the batter quiet at this stage of the game. When usually what happens towards the 19th over of the innings, the batters are looking to hit some big boundaries, but that hasn't been the case. Keeping the batter quiet by Captain Vivek Ranamagar. Once again, that's an unusual scene to see a maiden over that comes in the 19th over. Terrific bowling performance by Vivek Ranamagar, the captain. So it will be Kaushal Rupakheti. He has been very economical in his previous 2 overs, conceding just 7 runs. Tall guy, enthusiastic cricketer. It's a good bounce as well. So he has the ability of bouncing the ball. That was of the previous over. The previous over was a maiden over bowled by Vivek Ranamagar, the captain. Batter Kishan Yong Hang had no clue against him. It's a rare sight. 19th over being bowled, maiden over in T20 format. So here also 2 balls, dot balls. Very good bowling by Kaushal Rupakheti, though he hasn't picked up a wicket in this match. He has been consistent with his line and length. Didn't provide too much of width for the batters to free their arms. Kept the batters guessing at all times. This time outside the off stump, so he has variations in his bowling as well. So that's a good sign of a good bowler. As a bowler, you need to be have variations in your bowling. As a fast bowler, you can have that stock like bowling slow balls, some slow balls. Once again outside the off stump, keeping a bit low as well. So I was talking about this one. Couple of his few first deliveries came back in. Now the couple of deliveries going away from the batter. So that's the kind of variation he has in his bowling. So he's a thinking bowler. So that's a very good sign of a good bowler. You have to have variations in your bowling, keeping the batter guessing at all times, understanding the mentality of the batter. They are in at the moment looking for some big shots. He's keeping the ball neither short nor full. This time manages to play the ball. In comes through. There's a backup fielder, though it was an overthrow, but there's a couple of backup fielders, so on just a single run. So far, very good bowling. So now the last ball coming up, considering just a single run. So that's a brilliant job done by Kaushal Rupakheti in this over. 19th over was a maiden over bowled by the captain. Now this 20th over, last ball coming up. He has just considered a single till now. This time playing the ball towards the third man region just for a single run, and that will be the end of the innings. So they finished at 85 runs, losing 8 wickets in 20 overs. That's, you can see the scorecard. Ajay Pandey contributing 25 runs. That's the equation. Required run rate 4.25 runs per over for Bluebird College. 86 runs are required from 120 balls. Considering the batting lineup they have, it shouldn't be a difficult one for them. But they are the current champions as well. Bluebird College, they require now 86 runs to win the game with 120 balls. Required run rate 4.25 runs. So it's a brief summary of this game in the morning. The skipper of Britain Multiple Campus winning the toss. The batting first. And then they just still 85 runs in 20 overs. Now we will take a short break. When we come back, we shall see the chase of Bluebird College. They will chase the target in 6 runs to win the game for 120 balls. The next match coming up in the afternoon time will be between Central University versus PFA Management. So 86 is the target. Bluebird College will have to chase to win the game. So now we take a short break, and when we come back, we shall see the chase of Bluebird College. They are the current champions. Considering the batting lineup they have, it shouldn't be a big problem for them. But cricket is a funny game, you never know. Anyway, so we take a short break, and when we come back, we shall see the chase of Bluebird College shortly. Thank you. Welcome back once again at Vulpani Ground on the second day of the first match of the second Patriots Cup 2023. Today's first game going on between Bluebird College versus Brilliant Multiple Campus. Brilliant Multiple Campus winning the toss and electing to bat first. They have put up a total of 85 runs on the board, losing 8 wickets in 20 overs now. Bluebird College, the opening pair in the form of Ronim Tiwari and Deepak Dumbre at the center for them. For the Brilliant Multiple Campus, it will be the vice captain Subhash Dhungel will be bowling the first over. He had a good spell in the first game yesterday. Made some runs and picked up wickets as well in the first game against Texas College, but his effort wasn't enough for his side to win the game. They are playing the second game. As you can see, the bowling alliances of Bluebird College. Mewell just at the pick amongst the bowlers, conceding just 3 runs, picking up 3 wickets. He was too stingy and picked up 3 wickets as well. That's the batting scorecard of the Brilliant Multiple Campus. Now Bluebird College requires just 86 runs to win the game in 20 overs. It shouldn't be a big problem for him, the way that the batting lineup they have with them. The likes of Ronim Tiwari, Deepak Dumbre, Captain Vivek Ranamagar, Sachin Lekhak. Today's match umpires Dharmasundar Shakya and Ravinder Gupta, official scorer Suraj Shakya, and now your commentator Sanjeev Yolmo. You can see on screen the captain Himal Kumar of the Brilliant Campus setting the fielding positions. The vice captain Subodh Dhungel has come on to bowl. He'll be bowling from the Johor party end. So the bowling attack starting with a spin. First ball played it away towards the mid-wicket region for a single run. Deepak Dumbre opens his account with a single. There you can see on the screen Runjan Lama. He's a bright prospector from Sindhipalchar district. He's a clean hitter of the ball. But today he was run out this time. First ball banged it away towards the long off region. It's 4 runs. The ball was in the slot, flatted delivery. And Ronim Tiwari launching into the shot. There you can see 1 step forward and lofted at 1. Safe shots towards the long off boundary region. There you can see it was a chance. In fact, the fielder could not hold on to it. And the ball popping out of his hands, 1 bounce to the fence. At a time when the team is defending a low total, you need to catch those kind of catches. But Ronim Tiwari was lucky. The fielder was already stationed at the long off region for that type of a shot. Subodh Dhungel nearly had a wicket, but that wasn't to be the case. This time straightening the ball. There you can see playing live in the Bluebird College. This time driven towards the cover region, the long off fielder, and the cover fielder come there for the fielding. End of the over, the first over gone. 6 runs on the board. There you can see the batting lineup of Bluebird College there. Vivek Ranamagar to fall, then Sachin Lekhak, then Subhash Khatri. Subodh Dhungel conceding 6 runs in his first over. The weather is better than what it was in the morning, and I hope there won't be any kind of rain factor coming into play in the during the session of the second game in the afternoon time. So now the next bowler is Keshav South. 2 matches so far for him. The young cricketers, all the cricketers are from the college and from the academic sector. They are pursuing their academic career, and apart from that, indulging in sporting events as well, very important. This time driven firmly towards the cover region. There I can see the fielder chasing out for the ball and stopping the ball. He was inside the boundary region. I think he had made mess of it. 4 runs. So for the overall development of an individual, when you are in the academic session, apart from your academic career, you also need to develop your other skills, your other talents as well. Whether you want to become a sportsman, an artist, and at a time when the young generation is spending too much of time with gizmos and electronic stuffs, and staying most of the time within the 4 walls of the house, it's very important they are coming out and playing quick game of cricket in an a couple of runs. During my times when I was a student, we would be staying out of the house most of the time, spending most of the time outside, and our parents would scold us to stay at home rather than going out. But now the scenario has changed. Nowadays the parents scold their kids to go out, as they spend most of the time inside the houses, hooked up with the gizmos and gadgets. This time playing the ball towards the mid-on region for a single run. It's a good start by Bluebird College. They're a very strong batting lineup, the current champions. Today they bowled, living up to their reputation, restricting the opposition side to just 85 runs in 20 overs. And they are chasing the target at the moment. 13 runs already on the board after the completion of 2 overs. This time driving the ball towards the long off region for a single. Bluebird College, these batters know very well they don't have to chase a big target, so they are taking their own time. They seem to have made up their mind, since the target is not a big one, we don't have to play too many fancy shots. Just go about the business in a normal way. Go for 1s and 2s. And if there's an opportunity to hit a boundary, hit an odd boundary as well, and keep the things going. And that should be the case as well, because when you're not chasing a big target, you don't have to play too many shots. You don't have to go into playing some over-exuberant shots. when you have already restricted the opposition side to just a paltry 85 runs. And the target 86 is not a big one. That's banked it away for 4 runs. And the runs are coming fairly easily. No need to go, no need to take undue risks of playing too many fancy shots. Not to play for the gallery, rather play for the team. Go about the business in a methodical way. Keep the sport ticking. And since they are the current champions, they have some of the best batters, players in the side. They know very well what the job is all about. This time playing the ball towards the point region, and the batters are through for a cheeky single. This time they went for a quick single end of the over now. 3 was gone, 19 runs on the board for no loss. Keshav Saud comes on to bowl, conceding 7 runs in his previous over. On short, Thurman, gully, point, sweeper cover, extra cover. Quicker delivery down leg side, and the ball will find the boundary. 4 runs. There you can see an action replay. Down leg side. Slight edge of the bat, and the ball traveling to the fine leg boundary region for 4 runs. No chance for the short fine leg boundary fielder. Couple of steps forward this time. Played it away towards the backwards square leg region, back-to-back boundaries. So now Deepak Dumbre showing a bit of urgency, wants to finish off the things as quickly as possible. Couple of boundaries, no chance for the fielder. The outfield is quite fast. Half-hearted appeal, but no reaction from the umpire. It's good to see the different educational sectors they're allowing participating in this tournament, apart from the academic things. They are sending their students to participate in the sporting event. That's a good gesture shown by all the educational sectors, all the college teams participating in this tournament. It's very important for the overall development of the student. Apart from the academic session, they need to be kept indulged in different activities, whether it is a sporting event or artistic events. So they will become mentally fit and physically fit as well. This time batter line delivery, keeping the batter quiet. Couple of boundaries already in this over. So that's the end of the over. 4 overs gone, 27 runs for no loss. So the White's captain Subodh comes on to bowl. This time driven towards the sweeper cover region. There's a fielder. 28 runs already on the board for Bluebird College. They are cruising along. What a strong batting lineup they have. These batters going about their business in a methodical way. This time playing that one, but straight to mid-wicket region. There's a fielder. Just a single run. Only Tiwari, he had a life when he played one shot towards the long region. There was a fielder. It should have been taken the catch, but the ball hitting his hands. This time playing the ball towards the mid-wicket region. There's a fielder running after the ball, but the ball will travel faster than him, and the ball travels from the fence for 4 runs. So I was talking about the live Ronin Temari got when he played one shot against the bowling of Vice Captain Subit Dungo, lofting the ball high with long origin. There was a fielder. He had him, the ball hitting his palm, but popping out of his hands, one bounce to the fence. This time once again playing across line towards the wicket, mid-wicket boundary region. Fielder Yong Hang chasing after it, but he won't be able to stop the ball, and the ball traveling to the fence for 4 runs, back-to-back boundaries. The ball was in the slot and now whacked it away towards the mid-wicket boundary region. In the previous over it was Deepak Dumbre. Now it's a turn for Unim Tiwari. He's the one doing scoring bulk of the scoring this over. So both the batters complementing each other quite well. In the previous over it was Deepak Dumbre doing bulk of scoring. Now in this over, Ronim Tiwari emulating him, doing what he did in the previous over. Now the fielder has been dropped back at the deep mid-wicket boundary region. Yong Hang is the fielder being dropped at the deep mid-wicket boundary region. That's the better line, keeping the batter quiet. So there you can see the scorecard. Ronim Tiwari batting on 22 runs and Deepak Dumbre batting on 16 runs. That's the end of the over. 5 was gone, 38 runs already on the board for Bluebird College. So Himal Kaur, the captain, comes on to bowl from the Mulpani end. To make a match out of this match, brilliant multiple campers, they will have to do something special. This time playing the ball towards the cover region. Just a single run. There was overthrow, but the batters didn't go for the second run. 39 runs already on the board for Bluebird College. They are cruising along. 86 is the target they are chasing. Brilliant multiple campers collapsing while batting. The ball traveling to the third man region. That was a wide ball, far too away for the batter as well as for the keeper. The ball traveling to the fence quickly, 4 runs. That was of the previous delivery. So when you are defending a low total, it becomes very important for the bowling side to be consistent, to be spot on while you are bowling, fielding, but that hasn't been the case in this innings for brilliant multiple campers. Bowling wide balls, dropping catch. So these are the things you need to be careful about, and definitely the team will learn from the mistakes they have committed in this match and get well prepared for the upcoming challenges. This time a slower one, trying to confuse the batter. So Himal Kaur Intelligent bowling a slower one, but the Ronim Tawari batter was too good, playing the ball quietly towards the cover region. This time onto the back foot and pulling it away, the ball balloons up, and the fielder takes the catch at mid-wicket region. Going for a big drive, but mistimed it. So the first wicket goes down for Bluebird College. There you can see in action, a shot of length ball onto the back foot, trying to blast it away towards the square leg region. The ball ballooning up, an easy catch taken at mid-wicket region. So the wicket number 1 goes down for Bluebird College. So finally, a breakthrough provided by captain himself, Himal Kaur, in this match, picking up a wicket. Ronim Tiwari is the batter to be dismissed. Good start provided by him along with Deepak Dumbre for his side. 45 runs they batted for the first wicket. So Sandeep Singh Bista is a new batter at the centre, young cricketer. This time running the ball down towards the third man region. Yong Hang runs after the ball, but they will find the boundary for 4 runs. Just using the pace of the ball pitching outside the off stump. New batter Sandeep Singh just angling his bat, there you can see outside the off stump, angling the ball bat, and the ball travelling to the fence. He uses the pace of the bowler. So intelligent cricket displayed by Sandeep Singh, who has just entered in. 45 runs already on the board. Provided good start by the opening pair. So now what he needs to do, he has to just cash in on the good start. This time going for a big drive, missing completely end of the over now. So that was a good over in fact, in which Himal Kaur picked up a wicket. 49 runs on the board now for the completion of 6 overs for 1 down. That's the bowling analysis or brilliant multiple campus. So far 3 bowlers used, and in the previous over Captain Himal Kaur picking up a wicket. So far, Subodh conceding 23 runs in his bowling spell, bowling his last over. This time, short of that ball, played it away towards the square leg region, and the ball will find the boundary. It will be a wild goose chase for Rinzin Lama. So 50 runs comes up on the board. It's now 53 runs on the board for 1 down. Three runs already on the board. Just a wicket has gone down. This time playing the ball straight to the captain Himal Kaur, who did the fielding. He will be pretty disappointed with the way his batters performed in this match. Very important game for them. But at the moment, Bluebird College, they are right on top. They are in the driver's seat. They are cruising along. 54 runs already on the board. 86 is the target for them to win the game. Just a wicket has gone down for them. This time the ball driven towards the cover region. There's a fielder, just a single run. So end of the over as well. Now 55 runs for 1 down after the completion of 7 overs. New bowler has been introduced in the form of Sagar Katwal. He comes on to bowl. Brilliant multiple campers. They are defending a low total of 85 runs in this match. So when the batters fail to do their job, the bowlers get the double responsibility. It increases the pressure on them. Deepak Prasad is batting on 22. Sandeep is batting on 5. He has just come in at the fall of the first wicket in the form of Rohit Tiwari. This time played the ball away towards the mid-wicket region for a single run. The second game coming up in the afternoon time. It will be between KFA versus Kathmandu University. Kathmandu University playing the second game. They won the first game yesterday against KMC Bagh Bazaar. If they go on to win this game, they will go to the semi-final stage in the afternoon time. So now the weather has become fantastic here. Bright sunny day here we have now. So we hope the afternoon time will be a very good one. Yesterday it was dark, gloomy. And it was too cold during the afternoon session. And it rained as well in between, but it wasn't heavy enough to stop the game. This time driving the ball straight to the cover fielder, no run taken, end of the over. "57 runs on the board for one down." So couple of runs taken, the ball was driven towards long on region. Plenty of time for the batters to cross over for a couple of runs. There you can see the skipper of Brilliant Multiple Campus, Himal Kaur, fielding at the long off region. He did the fielding. Couple of runs. Fuller and delivery this time, playing from the lower part of the bat. This time playing up Ishley over the top of the head of the short extra cover fielder. Ball travels to the fence for 4 runs. That was superbly timed. Though there was a fielder at short cover region in the form of Vice Captain Subodh Dungel. He jumped in the air for the catch, but he was too short. Had he been 5-6 inches taller, it could have been a catch. But in this case, it wasn't to be. Well pitched up delivery that you can see. He flung himself in the air. They are through for a single now. Easy pickings. Deepak Bluebird batting on 30 runs, coming off 26 balls, 5 boundaries so far. So he has displayed positive cricket, going about the shots. Single run, playing the ball towards the cover region where the vice captain Super Dungal did the fielding, but couldn't stop the batter from crossing for a single run. Runs are coming fairly easily for Bluebird College in this match. So that's the end of the Americans. Deepak Bluebird batting on 31 runs, Sunny batting on 7 runs. Only the batter to be dismissed with Tiwari. He made 23 runs. Just to figure as well, direct the bowling analysis of brilliant multiple campers. Himal Kumar, the captain, picking up a wicket. 4 bowlers used so far for Bluebird College. 45 runs was the total when the first wicket fell. So one thing I didn't understand is when you have a very low total to defend, right from the word go, you should be going for full attack, have some close-in fielders. Picking up wickets is the only way you can go on to win the game. But the brilliant multiple campers played as a normal game. Appealing for a caught behind, but and given. So Sandeep Singh departs. So Sagar Katwal picking up a wicket here. Sandeep Singh departs for 7 runs of coming off 11 balls caught by wicketkeeper Ravinder Kumar. Driven straight to the bowler, but the ball just touching the fingertips of the bowler. Sagar Katwal traveling the ball towards the mid-on region where the captain Himal Kumar does the fielding. Single run. He played it one upishly back to the bowler, but it was zipping past the bowler's area. Though he stretches his hands for a catch, but the ball kissing the tip of his fingers and going to the mid-on region. Single for Sachin Lekak, who has just come in at the fall of the wicket number 2 in the form of Sandeep Singh, who was caught by wicket-keeper Ravindra Kumar off the bowling of Sagar Katwal. A wicket over for him for Sagar Katwal. Tanner was gone. 68 runs for 2 down. So Heshi Hang Yong Hang is a new bowler. He has been brought on. He is bowling from the Jor Party and Bluebird College cruising along at the moment. 69 runs already on the board. This time a slower one, going for a drive, missing the ball, hitting the pads. Empire signal it leg by Empire Dhamasunda Shakya. So one run in the form of extra for Bluebird College. Brilliant multiple campus bowlers trying their level best to pick up wickets, but apart from a couple of wickets, they have picked up in the last couple of overs. They haven't been able to put an impression on the opposition side. First wicket yielding 45 runs partnership for Bluebird College in this match. So opening pair doing a wonderful job, laying a strong foundation while chasing the target. 86 is the target to win the game. They are already 72 runs on the board, just losing a couple of wickets. Deepak Dumbre, the opener, is still going strong. He's on now 35 runs, coming off 32 balls. And Sachin Lekhak is also a very good batter. Apart from the one catch and drop of Ronim Tiwari at long off region, the opening pair, Ronim Tiwari and Deepak Dumbre batted superbly without any problem whatsoever. They went about the business in a methodical approach, going for ones and twos and in between hitting an odd boundary as well. That has been the feature of the opening partnership, which has been fruitful for them, putting up 45 runs for the first wicket. They are now 73 runs on the board. 11th over in progress. Another 13 runs are required to win the game. This time short in length onto the back foot, playing the ball towards the Kali region, and they go for second run as well, as it was an overthrow. So one more extra run. Bluebird College, the current champions, last year in the first edition of this Patriots Cup, they defeated Golden Good International College. Just 11 runs away from the victory target for them. This time playing the ball towards the mid-off region, one or single, but he had to go back. That's end of the over now. 75 runs on the board for 2 down after the completion of 11 overs. Dancing down the track and played it one towards the deep mid-wicket boundary region. The fielder comes there. A couple of runs. Deepak Prasad Dumbre now, he wants to finish off the game as quickly as possible. They go for a single run, placing the ball in the point region where the Ranjan Lama was the fielder. That was a quicker delivery. The batter hurriedly bringing his bat down and defending the ball. Zahid Katwal, he has picked up a wicket. In the end of the over now, 12 was gone. It's 78 runs for 2 down. So now just 8 runs away from the victory target for Bluebird College. This time driving the ball straight to the mid-wicket region. Keshe Hang Yong Hang was the fielder. Just a single run. Deepesh Banjara is the 7th bowler to be used by brilliant multiple campers in this match. Down the leg side, it's a wide ball, and the batters run for running for the run as well. So a couple of runs. The ball was drifting down the leg side and going further away. This time onto the back foot and playing the ball towards the cover region, couple of runs. So now they require just another 3 runs to win the game. Far outside the Ostrom. Another wide ball. So now just 2 runs away from the victory target for Bluebird College. They will be pretty happy to start their campaign, defending their title on a winning note. They restricted the side for just 85 runs in this game, and they are now very much on the verge of victory. Just 2 runs required to win the game. Deepak Prasad batting on 41 runs, and Sachin Lekar batting on 3. So now Captain Himal Kumar has asked all the fielders to come within the 30-yard circle, since the Bluebird College require another 2 runs to win the game. They want to deny run this, but Deepak finishing the game in a great style, dispatching the ball towards the cover region, 4 runs. So it has been a comprehensive victory for Bluebird College winning the game by 8 wickets in a great fashion. So that's the victory for Bluebird College, winning the game convincingly by 8 wickets, chasing a target of 86 runs. They finished off the game in great style, losing just 2 wickets. So they start their campaign defending the title on a winning note. So that's the news from Mulpani ground in the second edition of the second days of the first match played between Brilliant Multiple Campers and Bluebird College. Bluebird College winning the game by 8 wickets. So we take a short break, and when we come back, we shall have the post-match presentation shortly. Thank you.
Mic check.
multiple campus we were literally shivering here while we were doing the commentary. It seems that Lord Indra is very happy with us. We did a little puja to Lord Indra, so he seems to be happy. Okay, fine.
Yeah, this is the other position.
Good time. Time. It's 11:40.
Okay, good morning, dear friends, and very warm welcome to the post-match presentation of the second Patriots Cups, the second day, the first match which was played between Bluebird College, the current champions, versus Brilliant Campus. Well, in the morning, the captain of Brilliant Campus, Himal Kumar, won the toss and he decided to bat first, and they put up a total of 85 runs, losing 8 wickets in 20 overs. And later on, chasing the target of 86 runs, it was not a big one, so they went about the business, Golden Gate College, and they won the game by 8 wickets. So congratulations to the winning side, Bluebird College. And today we have with us our guest of honor is Mr. Dinesh Tuladhar. He is prominent businessman and former club cricket captain as well. So welcome to our post-match presentation. Well, now I would like to call upon the losing captain Himal Kumar to please come over here to have a short kurakani with me. कप्तानजी आज सोचे बमोजिम त्यो खेल प्रदर्शन हुन सकेन दुईजना रनआउट पनि भए त्यसले पनि गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ आजको पालीमा जुन प्रकारले तपाईले चाहिँ सोच्नु भएको थियो त्यो हिसाबको चाहिँ ब्याटिङ हुन सकेन
हजुर हामीले जुन टार्गेट गरेका थियौं त्यो अनुसार ब्याटिङ गर्न सकेन हाम्रो एक दुईटा विकेट चाँडै गएर अनि हामीले पछि प्रेसरमा खेल्दाखेरि केटाहरुले चाहिँ रन बनाउन सकेनन् सोचे बमोजिम गर्न सकेनन्
कप्तान चाहिँ अब आगामी चुनौतीहरुका लागि आगामी प्रतियोगिताहरुका लागि चाहिँ अब आफ्नो चाहिँ दमदार प्रदर्शनका लागि कुन कुन क्षेत्रलाई चाहिँ सुधार गर्नुपर्ने आवश्यकता यहाँले देख्नुहुन्छ
हामीले सबै ब्याटिङ पनि ठिकै छ अलिकति विलम्ब छ फिल्डिङहरु सबैमा प्रिपेयर हुन जरुरत छ
अरु कप्तान चाहिँ यहाँले म एउटा प्रश्न गर्न चाहन्छु जबकि अहिले हाम्रो काठमाडौँ उपत्यकामा प्रायः प्रतियोगिताहरु हुन्न भने ललितपुर पेट्रोल्सले जुन प्रकारको चाहिँ प्रतियोगिता आयोजना गर्नु भएको छ नवोदित खेलाडीहरूलाई सबै खेलाडी जुन एउटा मौका दिनु भएको छ यसलाई तपाईले कसरी हेरिरहनु भएको छ
यो अब यो युवा क्रिकेटरहरुका लागि एकदम राम्रो अवसरको कुरा हो यसैगरी कलेजकै लिगहरु भइराख्ने हो भने भोलि प्लेयरहरु चाहिँ राम्रो प्लेयरहरु निस्किन सक्छन् खेलाडी उत्पादनमा एकदम महत्त्वपूर्ण भूमिका खेलेको छ यो पेट्रियट्स कपले यस्ता टुर्नामेन्टहरु भइराख्नु पर्छ नेपालको खेल जगतमा यस्ता टुर्नामेन्ट भयो भने धेरै सजिलो हुनेछ
Thanks for talking, Captain. Best of luck for the rest of your career.
Thank you.
The losing captain, Himal Kumar of Brilliant Multiple Campus. Well, now may I call upon the winning captain of Bluebird College, Vivek Ranamagar. He must be pretty happy with the way his team performed. Starting one of winning, Kaptan ji, हार्दिक बधाई छ।
धन्यवाद।
अनेकनी दमदार प्रदर्शन बॉलिङमा पनि ब्याटिङमा पनि पक्कै पनि तपाई आफ्नो खेलको आफ्नो खेलाडीहरुको चाहिँ खेलको प्रदर्शनबाट सन्तुष्ट हुनुहुन्छ होला
अब ठिकै छ त्यस्तो स्याटिस्फाई पनि छैन किनकि हामीले ब्रेक पछि चाहिँ 4 ओभर कि 5 ओभर सायद हामी एकदम लुज थियो फिल्डिङमा एउटा पन्जा गयो त्यसपछि अलि क्याचेसहरु छुट्यो हैन अब हामी जित्न आको हामी यहाँ हार्न आको हैन तर एभ्री गेम हामीलाई इम्पोर्टेन्ट छ हामी जित्न आएको छ हामी त्यो च्याम्पियन जस्तै खेल्नु पर्ने छ तर प्लस त्यससँगै हाम्रो जे पोटेन्शियल छ त्यही हामी त्यही पोटेन्शियल चाहिँ खेल्नु पर्यो के हैन तर एक सेकेन्ड पनि लुज हुनु भएन मेबी हामी के रे लास्ट इयरको फर्स्ट गेम त्यही लुज भएको कारणले हामी फर्स्ट गेम हारेको थियौं हैन त्यस्तै कन्टिन्यू नहोस् भनेर हामी सबै गेम चाहिँ अब एकदम फोकस अब जे मिस्टेक छ यसमा अब जे मिस्टेक भयो ठिक भयो नेक्स्ट गेमदेखि त्यो मिस्टेक्सहरूलाई अझै ओभरकम गरेर अझै आफ्नो बेस्ट गेम दिनेछौँ र आफ्नो पोटेन्सियलभन्दा अझै दामी खेल्नेछौँ भन्ने सोचिरहेको छु
Thanks for talking, Captain. Best of luck for all the remaining matches.
थ्याङ्क यू
The winning captain of Bluebird College, Vivekananda Muga. Okay, now it's time to declare the man of the match. There were a couple of good performances. While for bowling, it was Mehul Shrestha who bowled 4 overs to maiden, considering 3 runs, picked up wickets. And while batting, it was Deepak Dumre who made 44 runs. But in the end, we decided the man of the match award goes to the person who was very, impactful in terms of restricting the opposition side for just paltry 85 runs. Man of the match award goes to Mehul Shrestha for his wonderful bowling performances. 4 overs, 2 maidens, conceding just 3 runs and picking up 3 wickets. So he's the man of the match. He will be receiving man of the match award from our guest of honor, Dinesh Rula, the prominent businessman and the former club cricket captain. So he will be receiving a trophy, cash, the Footmandu, that's a gift hamper for Footmandu. Trophy as well, cash prize 2,500. GG Machao Restaurant Bar providing free dinner coupon. And gift hamper from Bagmandu by Priya as well. And cash award 2,500 will also receive. No. Cash prize. A cash prize as well, and it's a man of the match trophy also he will be getting. So a lot of prizes he has got for his wonderful effective bowling. He was stingy bowling before. He was very stingy, didn't give away too many runs. Just he conceded 3 runs, 2 maidens, and picked up 3 wickets as well. And man of the match trophy as well for you, for your wonderful performance. And you please stay here. I need to talk. I have a short Kurakani with you as well. Please be okay. Congratulations. Hardik बधाई छ यहाँलाई.
धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद.
शानदार बॉलिंग गर्नुभयो, कन्सिस्टेन्ट बॉलिंग गर्नुभयो, 3 वटा विकेट प्राप्त गर्नुभयो. 2 मिनेट राख्दै केवल 3 रन मात्रै यहाँले खर्चिनु भयो भने आज निकै नै उत्कृष्ट बॉलिंग प्रदर्शनबाट आफू निकै नै सन्तुष्ट हुनुहुन्छ होला.
हजुर, म धेरै नै सन्तुष्ट छु. अब पिच अनुसार हो हैन, बॉलिङ गर्नुपर्ने, अपोजिसनले च्याप्नुपर्ने थियो. आखिरमा जित नै त हो हामीले चाहिने मेन हैन, त्यही भएर.
Okay, thanks for talking. The best of luck for the rest of the matches, and we do hope you will keep on performing in the same way to win games for your team in the upcoming games as well.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Mehul Shrestha man of the match for his wonderful bowling performances. 4 overs, 2 maidens, conceding 3 runs, picking up 3 wickets. That's what we have for this post-match presentation. Our next match coming up shortly between KFA Business School versus Kathmandu University. Thank you very much. Keep on watching our Himalaya Premium HD television. Thank you very much.